Hello and welcome to the Good Life IBO Compensation Plan Overview. Over the next several minutes, we're going to be sharing more about the incredible enhanced Good Life compensation system. Make sure to stick around for the whole presentation because we have some new insight and new information on areas where you're going to be able to earn additional revenues and also better understand the team tree payout. Remember, with Good Life, there's two ways to get paid. First is what we call retail marketing, and next is social marketing. Retail marketing is by simply earning a retail commission by going out, starting off by handing out a VIP card, which actually provides the ability for someone, as you know, to save money on something that they're already going to do. Remember, the VIP card should not cost the individual that you're issuing that card anything. This is something that you want to hand out as a gift. When they use that card, you earn 50% of the savings the month after the trip's been taken. When we talk about social networking, this is about not only earning off of what you personally do, but also earning off of developing a sales team or a sales organization that are not only issuing VIP cards, but also selling other Good Life products and services. Let's take a look at the 6 ways to earn income. First is the VIP card and retail tree. Next is the residual retail tree, quick pay tree, the 2x20 team tree, which is what we call a matrix, and also the coded and infinity bonus tree, which is also known as a unilevel. We also have an incredible rank and rewards bonus tree. So with all of our different money trees, let's kind of break these down individually so you better understand. We like to say everything starts with the opportunity of marketing the VIP cards. The VIP card program is an exceptional program that provides you the ability to issue either a $200 or a $2,000 VIP card as an incentive, a gift, a reward, or just thanks for doing business with me. Or just walking around and whenever you meet somebody, say, I want to bless you today and I want to give you $200 worth of travel savings. Obviously, if you're an existing business owner, this is a low cost, high incentive value gift. Whether you're a realtor, whether you're an Uber driver, whether you're a car dealership, no matter what your business may be, why not increase the value of your business offering by providing a low-cost, high-value incentive? And by the way, once again, when the individual actually uses the VIP card, you make money when they're saving money. So let's just take a minute and share a little bit more about this in detail and how it gets paid out. Remember, this is about sharing, not selling, because the VIP card, you're not selling to anybody. You're providing them something that they're going to be able to benefit from traveling, which they're already going to be doing anyways. So once again, when we talk about the earning potential is about planting seeds. How many VIP cards can you get out there? You should have a goal of getting 1 physical VIP card out and 1 digital VIP card out a day. That would be 60 VIP cards out a month. And then basically you're planting seeds. And as people start to activate and they start to travel and they start to save money, then you're going to start earning up to 50% of the savings that are generated. When it comes once again to the $2,000 VIP card, when they save $2,000, you earn $1,000. Now keep in mind, you do not have to wait until the full $200 or $2,000 is used. You actually get to start earning it as soon as they start saving money. So what happens is on each VIP card, there's actually an ID number that tracks back to you and a website that they go to. When they come to the website, they register their VIP card, and then they go to what's called a modified booking engine platform. You'll notice that this platform does not have all of the bells and features that a platinum subscription offers. This platform only has hotels, cars, and activities. At the top left corner, you'll notice that it has a bank of $2,000. Now, if we were to have issued a $200 card, this would have been a $200 bank. But in this case, we're going to show $2,000 in savings. Let's say they actually logged into the platform and they're starting to now book. Well, let's just kind of, for example, show you a $200 card. If they ended up using the $200 card and they say $49.63, you would earn $24.81 the month after the trip's been taken. If they saved $85.69, you would earn $42.84. And by the way, if you issued a $200 VIP card and they used $85.69 of the savings, the balance that's left over would be able to be applied to future travel. Now, if they happen to use the full 200, then obviously this is the opportunity that you want to make sure that you get them to learn more about the Platinum subscription to where they have unlimited savings and more benefit and value. Let's say hypothetically it's 115.64 in savings. You would earn 57.82. Or let's say you issued, like we said, a $2,000 VIP card. That $2,000 VIP card, let's say they saved 1,015, you would earn 507.98. Real simple. When they go into the platform, they're able to apply up to $200 or $2,000 based upon the amount of savings that are available on the system. So when we start earning income, remember your first avenue of income is what we call the VIP card and retail money tree. In order to earn this income, you just have to be an active IBO. As an active IBO, you can issue the VIP cards, earn 50% of the savings that are generated. And if someone actually upgrades to the Platinum subscription, pays the $299 activation, you generate a $100 retail bonus. The next avenue of income is the retail residual side of it. Out of the $49.95 a month, you're earning $5 a month. About 10% in commission, but remember that this is only requirement for this area of income is just by being an active IBO. And if you actually are a Platinum subscriber yourself, calculate actually how many consumers you would need to have actually have your personal IBO monthly subscription paid for. Let's go back on this slide real quick. Now, in order to earn all of our other areas of income, quick pay, coded bonus tree, which is the unilevel, infinity bonuses, team tree, the 2x20 matrix, the leadership bonus tree, you have to be qualified with what's called 50 PCV. The different products that we offer all have what's called a PCV dollar amount. 50 PCV is really simple to achieve, and we'll talk about that more in a minute. But let me share with you the breakdown of the minimum amount of PCV. Now, keep in mind, the minimum to be qualified to earn all these bonuses is 50 PCV. That doesn't mean that someone may not have more than 50 PCV. Someone may have $100 in PCV. So we want to just really kind of take things down to the lowest basis. And the goal and objective is to have your entire organization just get to the minimum qualification of 50 PCV, and then anything above that is what we like to call icing on the cake. Now, when we talk about the different areas of income, remember we have a dual hybrid compensation system. You have the compensation plan actually has two major compensation plan genealogy tracking systems going on. One is through the coded bonus tree, and the other one is through the 2x2 tree, which is the matrix. And how it's divided is out of the 50 PCV, 55% of that PCV goes into the coded bonus unilevel, and 40% goes into the 2x2 matrix tree. So when you take a look at, okay, what does that mean? So let's say hypothetically you generated 50 PCV in your own position. Out of that 50 PCV, 2750 would get paid upline into the coded bonus, and then 40%, $20, would get paid out into the team tree, and then 5% or $2.50 would go out, spread out into the leadership bonus tree. Just so you understand how the breakdown on that works. So when it takes to get qualified, real simple. You as an IBO should get your Platinum subscription. We like to say in your business, how can you be a good seller of something if you're not using the product yourself? Matter of fact, we don't even like to use the word sell. We like to use the word share. How can you share something if you haven't built belief and passion for it? In addition, you probably travel a couple times a year, but also you do things outside of travel, what we call lifestyle. There's no reason that you can't benefit from the Platinum subscription. So if you get the Platinum subscription yourself, that counts for 25 PCV every month. So out of the $49.95 a month, there's 25 PCV that's generated. The next step is get your next 25. Your next 25 would need to come through a consumer, a non-IBO, somebody that you know that travels that could actually benefit from this platform. When they pay the $49.95 a month, that's an additional 25 PCV for you because they are not an IBO. Well, 25 and 25 is 50 PCV. So simply by having your own Platinum subscription and enrolling one retail Platinum subscription, you are qualified. We say 1 + 1 and you're done. There's no simpler qualification in the industry. Other ways that you could generate PCV is through the VIP club card savings. Matter of fact, 10% of the savings that are generated in the VIP card apply towards PCV. So if you had $100 worth of savings generated, 10% would actually be in your personal PCV, but you don't want to rely upon that. That's icing on the cake. The other way that you could generate PCV is bringing in an IBO into the business, personally enroll them, and then they purchase the platinum subscription. Remember, you're not compensated for enrolling an IBO, but if that IBO happens to purchase the platinum subscription, that first month only out of the $299, there's 25 PCV that count for you. Now, unless you're bringing in a new IBO that buys a platinum subscription every month, that's 25 PCV. But if once they start activating their monthly membership themselves, their 25 ongoing $49.95 a month, that 25 PCV counts towards their qualification, not yours. So once again, you need to understand the difference between a retail and an IBO, right? So IBO, their own $49.95 a month PCV counts for them, and then an end consumer counts for you. Also, we have our wholesale shopping network. 20% of whatever your purchase price is less shipping equates to PCV. So for every $100 worth of purchase generates 20 PCV. And by the way, unfortunately, right now, this is only available in the US market. We're working diligently to be able to have a wholesale shopping network for our other countries that we're involved with, like, for example, Canada. So stay tuned for that. For those of you that haven't visited our wholesale shopping network, make sure you go check it out. We got some really incredible products. And remember, as an IBO, you get 15% savings off of any of the products in the wholesale shopping network. But if you are a platinum subscriber, as an added benefit, you get 30% in savings, double the savings rather than just being an IBO. Also keep in mind that any non-IBO platinum subscribers, let's say you have a retail IBO subscriber that's not an IBO, right? And their 25 PCV counts to you. All of the wholesale shopping network products that they purchase, their PCV counts towards your PCV. So imagine having an organization that has a big organization that has a lot of end consumers, and those end consumers are purchasing from the wholesale shopping network, buying incredible products at a discounted price. All that PCV is going to be counting for commissions to be paid upline. So you really want to get familiar with the product. Matter of fact, there's one product I want you to better understand in a minute, but just note that in all of the areas of the shopping network, you'll be able to click into the product area and see what the actual PCV dollar amount is. But we're excited about our new product that we're introducing called CBD. The name of the product is called Hemp Omega Plus, which is a unique hybrid product that not only includes high organic full spectrum CBD, but it also has omegas 3, 6, and 9, and also peppermint oil to provide additional benefit value. Now you'll see the different pricing here. What's exciting about this product is for anyone that's looking to actually be involved in, let's say, the CBD business, they could buy the product at Party Pack, Reseller Pack, or Professional Pack, get a huge savings, and turn around and retail it on their own. So let's say you have a doctor's office. You could actually purchase these at a super big discount if you're a platinum subscriber, and even as an IBO. And if you're purchasing it at wholesale, you can turn around and create your own little business and sell it retail out of your existing office. But remember, it also has PCV. So if you look at the dollar amount, the PCV for the IBO is always higher because they're getting a less of a discount. They're 15% discount. Whereas a platinum, it's a little bit lower, but they're getting a higher discount. So important to kind of analyze and see how that works. So imagine if you have an organization below you that are purchasing products from the as a platinum or even as an IBO, and they're buying these products from our wholesale shopping network. That's additional PCV that's being generated through your organization and getting paid up. Another way to make money. I want to introduce another simple way for those of you that can't get your own platinum subscription, is that we now not only have one family and friends that you can use, you now have two. And what does that mean? So we want you to get qualified real simple. So we're providing you an opportunity to go find 2 retail customers. This provides you the option, and remember, it's your option, an option that you can have the $299 one-time enrollment fee waived, because remember, the platinum subscription is $299 and $49.95 a month. You could actually have that $299 waived, or maybe tell them you're going to give them a discount. They pay you $100 directly, and then you activate the $49.95. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. But if you want to get qualified quickly, go get 2 platinum subscribers, waive the $299. Those are your 2 family and friends, or 2 end consumers that are non-IBOs, and you're now qualified. Look how easy it is to get qualified in our company. So once again, 1 + 1 and you're done, or go get 2 family and friends and you're done. Real simple. Or the Wholesale Shopping Network, wherever you want to go. Now, in regards to our hybrid compensation advantage, like we talked about earlier, we have a 2x20 team. It's called a matrix, and then we have the coded unilevel. Just understand that 2x20 goes in depth in 20 generations, and the coded bonus unilevel goes wide, paid 10 generations. And when we talk about a generation is based upon qualification. What's great about our program with the team tree and the coded bonus tree is it has what's called compression, meaning that you're not paid levels, you're paid where the actual business is, a real important definer in our program. And by the way, I do want to emphasize that for the matrix, it's such more better in this type of a compensation system than what's known as a binary. And we'll talk more about that more in advanced training, but the 2x20 and the coded unilevel really blows out anything out there in the industry that's known as a binary. The next avenue of income is what's called our quick pay tree. So when we talk about the quick pay tree, this revolves around the subscription of the platinum payment. So the initial $299, there's actually $100 paid to the individual that sold it. So if you're the IBO that sold the platinum subscription, you would earn $100. The person that enrolled you would earn 20. The person that enrolled that person would earn 20. The person enrolled that would earn 20, and the 4th person upline would earn 20. Or in other words, people below you in your sales team, within 4 generations of generating the $299 platinum subscription, you could earn also on those generations of payment. So another area of income. Here's our 2x20 team tree, and it's just simple as this. You start bringing people into the business, and they start bringing into the business and duplicating your upline, your team member, your teammate, the person that enrolled you and brought you into the business, and the people that brought them into the business, they're building the business also. There's all sorts of overflow that comes down into your organization. And as your organization starts to build and grow, you'll see, and once again, remember, 40% of the 50 PCV, that's $20. But let's say that there was 100 PCV. If someone generated 100 PCV, right, that would be how much? 40% of 100 is $40. But in this case, we're just going to use 50 PCV. That's $20, and you can kind of see how it's paid out. So you know that on your organization down below you, from 1 generation to 20, you could take a look at the percentages of what you earn in the actual dollar amounts. And you could start developing your own calculations on, well, if I need to make this amount of money a month, how big of an organization do I need to have? Real simple to lay out. And based upon, once again, a 50 PCV program, there's nothing like it in the industry. The other added benefit of our shared team, or the team tree, is what we call the shared team. The shared team is a part of the team tree. And what's unique about this is it provides you the ability for the 3rd person that you actually enroll into the business becomes a shared teammate with you. And when that person becomes a shared teammate with you, you're actually generating an additional position below your original position. So this is an incredible other area of income. And as you enroll your 3rd, then 5th, then 7th, every other one after that, you generate another shared team with those people that you're bringing into the business, where you are actually developing additional positions below your original position to help offset if you happen to get cut off at the 20 generation level. So we're not going to go into a lot of detail on this one. We'll actually have an advanced training just on shared team, but real important to take an opportunity to review this. The document's actually in your back office, and you could learn more details also from your upline teammate sponsor or one of the team field advisory board members. All right, we're getting stuck on the presentation here. There we go. Let's now move over to what's called the coded bonus or what we like to say the unilevel and the infinity tree. How this works is this, once again, is predicated on the 50 PCV. Out of the 50 PCV generated in your organization, 55% of that's paid out. So when you take a look at the payout on that, this is how it's broken down. So on your first generation, there's 5%. On your second generation, 10%, all the way to the 9th generation, 10%. And then the 10th generation back to 5%. So that's a total of 90% paid out there. The additional 10% is paid out in 5 separate 2% rank achievement infinity bonuses. So basically how that works is that hypothetically, if you have, let's say, 4 IBOs that fall into your first generation, you earn 5%. That's $1.37 times the 4, that's $5.48. Well, it's not a lot of money, but as your organization starts to duplicate, starts to grow, your next generation you have 16, then you have 10% at that level. That's another $44. Then you have 64. Then you have 256. Then you have 1,024. You start taking a look at how that works. Now, the thing that's real important to know is that 5%, then 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, down to the 9th, and then 5% on the 10th. Once you hit our first rank called Diamond, you'll earn 2% to infinity. So you add 2% to the 5, so that's 7. 2% to the 10, that's 12. All the way down to the 10th, which is another 7%. If you become a double diamond, you add another 2%. If you become a black diamond, you add another 2%. If you become a crown black diamond, you earn another 2%. If you become a platinum black diamond, you earn another 2%. So real important to understand that you could earn additional bonuses from 55 cents all the way up to $2.75 per generation, which is absolutely sensational. And just understand, if you're looking to figure out how big of a team do I need to make money, bottom line, just on this area of avenue of income, you could basically take a look at an organization size of about $3.75 on average per person within your organization, between not only the coded bonus, but also the team tree. So once again, real simple to figure and to calculate. Take the time once again to review this chart at your leisure. This obviously overview is available in PDF format in your back office, and provides you the ability to take the time to look at this more in detail. But just understand, all the areas of avenue of income here are super powerful. And for those of you that are builders, those of you that know how to inspire and develop a team, the opportunity is sensational. In terms of our ranks, we have incredible rank opportunities. We have ranks. The first 5 are general ranks, and the final 5 ranks are what we call profit pool ranks. So what's happening right now, ladies and gentlemen, is that as we start growing and building the business, each and every one of these ranks are generating a cumulative profit sharing. Basically, 1% of the entire company's PCV is going into these 5 ranks: diamond, double diamond, black diamond, crown black diamond, and presidential black diamond. By the way, I made a mistake before. I called it platinum black diamond. It's actually presidential black diamond. So diamond, double diamond, black diamond, crown black diamond, and presidential black diamond. So as the business grows, and by the way, this has been accumulating from day one. Here's a great thing about timing. Nobody has actually achieved diamond yet. Double diamond, black diamond, crown black diamond, presidential black diamond. Are you going to be the first to get to one of these positions? Because when you do, this particular profit sharing is paid out once a year at our annual conference. So if you're the first person to hit diamond, you'll get 100% of that check. If you're the first to hit double, black, crown, or presidential, you'll be the first to get that 100% cumulative check. But then after that, whoever is in each of those particular rank, they will also participate in those as a shared or prorated based upon their organization volume. So real important to understand also that if you happen to be, let's say, a crown black diamond, you're also participating in the black double and regular diamond pools. So this is an incredible incentive, incredible benefit, and there's all sorts of additional rewards and recognition that are associated with this. This is basically kind of how the program works in regards to rank. Make sure you take the opportunity to pull this up and learn more about it. But let me just go over here to diamond and what that means. This is where really the business starts to go, because this is where you start generating the 2% infinity bonus and participate in the first diamond pool. First qualification is that you need to have 50 PCV. Then you have to have 3 lineages. What's a lineage? A lineage means 3 personal people, IBOs that you sponsored in the business, and basically having an accumulation of $100,000 in group commissionable volume over 3 consecutive months, with 60% of that volume maximized out of one leg. So in other words, you can't use all $100,000 of group commissionable volume in one organization, meaning when you sponsor somebody, you enroll somebody, that is technically a leg or a lineage. So if you have 3 personals, the maximum you could use is 60% of any one leg. So if you have to have 100,000, that means that the maximum that you can use is what? 60,000 in one leg, and then the other 40 needs to come from other line of legs. This helps you and inspires you to build and help other people generate success. In addition, there's an accumulative earning. The accumulative earning means what you've earned in the company since day one. It's not what you've earned in a month, it's what you've earned since day one. And it also shows you an average of how many qualified IBOs in your organization to achieve that kind of volume. So when you take a look at getting to the top of our compensation system, for the people that are actually builders that have been in the industry for a long time, you'll notice that these numbers are very simple, very easy, but the key is nobody has actually achieved any of these positions. And I do want to remind everybody that it is wide open, but there's all sorts of great recognition and other cool rewards and awards that we're going to be providing for people that hit these ranks. So make sure you take the time and review this chart. When I talk about creating success, it's all about the simplicity of duplication. Step number 1, 1 + 1, and you're qualified with 50 PCV. Become an IBO, get your own platinum subscription, you're now qualified with 50 PCV. Or go out, get your own subscription. Actually, if you don't get your own subscription, go get 2 family and friends and you're now qualified with 50 PCV. Whatever it takes, get to 50 PCV. We like to say 1 + 1 and you're done. Then have a goal of enrolling 2 IBOs. Get your first 2 IBOs that do the same thing that you do to get your 2x20 started. Then your next goal is to have a total of 4. Have a total of 4 IBOs that now fall in place in the coded unilevel. So you're getting that going. And if you take a look at duplicating, that's the system's success. So bottom line, 1 + 1, you're qualified. Number 2, enroll 2 IBOs to get your 2x20 going. And then finally get your 3rd and 4th IBO to kind of fill out what you should really have in terms of personal IBO enrollments to really have success, and then duplicate. If you can do this, you can achieve success. And remember, it's not a matter of when you're going to be successful or how long it's going to be successful. It's a matter of what is it that you're going to do to become successful. Remember that this business is all about what you do, not what other people are doing. So I would highly suggest that you get together with the person that brought you into the business, or if that person's not helping you out, get a hold of a team advisory board person. There's some incredible leaders in the company that are ready and willing to assist you and help you to build the business. Be on all the conference calls. Be at all of the different events that we're going to be doing. When we have our traincation, get on those. Get engaged. Hand out VIP cards. Be consistent. Be persistent. Do the things that the unsuccessful people aren't willing to do, and you will eventually achieve success. I just want to leave you with one thing. I've been kind of involved in this type of business model and industry for over 26 years. I've personally been where you're at and where you want to go. A lot of times, it's taken me longer than I've ever expected to get where I wanted to go. But the key was, as long as I never quit, I eventually got there. As long as the company's around, you have an opportunity. The company's going to be here. The company's going to be here to support you. Remember, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Take action. Be persistent. Be consistent. Be positive. Share the opportunity with everyone. Hand out those VIP cards. And once again, it's not a matter of if you'll be successful. It's just a matter of when you're going to be successful. Thank you once again for taking your time to review this training. And we look forward for you to be on our next training next week.